Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Especially Love for Zodiac Signs. And this is for the month of June 2017, and it is for you coming from Sagittarius. So let me shuffle my cards quickly. The first card that I'm going to pull for you coming from Sagittarius for the month of June is got to do with your first 15 days of June. Now your first 15 days are going to be very troublesome. The card says in your area of romance, things catch fire very fast, which means anger builds up very fast, provocation takes hold very fast, confrontation builds up quickly. So in your romance area, you cannot afford to be argumentative, or you cannot show your temper or use words which your romance partner may want to hear. You are the one listening to me, so this message is for you. You have to take the soft approach. Even if you hear things from your romance partner which you don't like to hear, don't retaliate too fast. Take your time. As you take your time, as you take the soft approach, your romance partner will melt and slowly be more conducive and slowly be more manageable. Alright? So it's not a good card for you for the first 15 days. Romance can boil to the breaking point, it says. Now regarding if you already have an existing romance, you have to take the soft approach. Soft approach means be polite, be supportive, use words which they like to hear, which your romance partner would like to hear. Otherwise, you're going to again feel that the temperature is going to rise very fast and get out of control. Emotional differences, emotional separation is also very possible. Regarding your marriage, the situation is very difficult. There's a new moon on this card showing that a new problem is arising, and so you have to identify it very quickly and put your finger on why your marriage areas suddenly are catching fire in the sense that it reduces all the love to cinders. And if you're not careful, the news in your first 15 days about marriage is very depressing and very unhappy. Don't dominate, the card says, and be careful that, especially during the new moon periods, during the new moon, 3 days and nights, one before the new moon, one on the new moon, one after the new moon, and also apply to the full moon as well, 3 days and nights, which can bring more problems for you in your marriage area. They produce basically emotional thinking, and this emotional thinking removes facts and figures and logic. So since you are the one listening to me, don't allow that to happen. Okay, otherwise the first 15 days in your marriage are going to be very difficult. These problems can go on to your children, to your siblings, to your parents as well, because all that is about family too. So you need to be very cautious in the first 15 days as what you say and what you do. The next card that I'm going to pull is for the last 15 days for you coming from Sagittarius. And your last 15 days are much, much better. Oh yes, the financial situation first to talk about. Your romance is very happy because finances are now available, or they are going to be used to have a holiday or nice things like that. Looking for a new romance, a very good chance of finding it. And if you have an existing romance, the situation is very calm and very nice, and many good opportunities to enhance the romance as well to the next stage of long term. Regarding your marriage, this card says that you will also do very well, and the possibilities of taking charge are also left to you. That means that you can take control of your marriage and your romance, and the other parties will be very happy for you to do so. So there's a lot of trust from them to you, and there's a lot of support for what you want to do. So this is the last 15 days of June where you must promote your plans. Talk about how you want things to be done. Talk about the possibilities of advancement, maybe addition of a family. Even with your parents, with your sibling, things will go very well. So families areas are also very conducive. So very nice last 15 days for you in romance and marriage to become very productive. And as I said, if you're looking for romance in the last 15 days, you're going to find a very good one. It could be tied to your place of work or to the business area that you are in. There's a signal here of that. Okay. Now, using both the cards, I'm going to talk to you about your good dates, DATES, your good dates in the month of June. Okay, for you coming from Sagittarius. Now, the lucky dates that I've chosen from you from these cards because of the moon signs, they are the 7th, the 16th, and the 25th. So on the 17th, 16th, and 25th, you could easily find a romance. Or if you have a romance, it will be nicely blossoming to the next level of long term. Or if you're in your marriage areas, you're going to be extremely happy as well. So bookmark these dates, 7th, 16th, and 25th. Plan outings, plan togetherness, plan happy things to happen, and you will see that the bonding will be very beautiful for you. I'm going to talk about your lucky ages as well for you in Sagittarius for the month of June. And the ages I will choose from here are, if you happen to be the ages of 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70 or 79. And I might even add right in the beginning the ages of 16. If you happen to be any of these ages which I've just mentioned, you are going to be one very lucky person in the month of June. And you're going to either find romance or improve the romance you have, and marriage situations going very well. You're going to be just very lucky. Alright? So push your luck. And I might even apply this to your career and your business areas, although this program is more for love and romance and family. So a very nice bonding takes place. Now regarding your colors, the colors which I've chosen for you with this card is a color grey. Seems to be dominating on both cards. So undergarments, top garments, wear a lot of grey, sit on a grey chair, have a grey handkerchief, contact grey in the month of June. And you will see that romance comes easily, romance blooms very fast, marriage areas are very conducive and happy, and there's a very good possibility of an addition to the family as well. And holidays and things like that are also planned here. So it's going to be one very happy month for you if you are the ages which I've just mentioned, which would be, if I just repeat, is the 16th, 25th, 34, 43, 52, 61, 70 or 79. Now, in every one of these programs, I will always talk about the possibility of one zodiac sign coming to trouble you, alright, or bringing lack of compatibility. And the sign here shown, I would worry about, because I see a lot of Mercury signs. So my mind says that you should be careful of somebody from Aquarius, whether in your romance, whether in your marriage. Now, if you meet a romance possibility and he or she happens to be Aquarius, don't immediately shut the door. Just wait and see, study the behavior, study the reasons why this person is interested in you. If you already have a romance partner who is Aquarius, then during the month of June you have to be extremely careful, especially during the first 15 days of June. Otherwise, this romance or marriage can be so fragile, it can break very fast. And if you happen to have a marriage partner who is that, who comes from Aquarius, well, you married somebody from Aquarius, fine, that's not the end of the world. But it also shows that the marriage can be reduced to arguments and quarrels, especially during the first 15 days of June. Okay. Now I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, which will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms, and while we Skype, I'll be looking at your face. The face is a map. You can even predict future while looking at the face and talk about character traits. Go to Facebook, follow me, let's communicate, let's have a date for Skyping, or go to Skype itself and leave me a message, and I'll be able to come back to you soon. Until then, thank you and good luck.